Welcome back. In the last episode, we completed logs to the workers. In this episode, we'll finish timber at arm's reach. Let's get started. Timber at arm's reach requires us to carry a lot of medium loads around Smithville Dam, and we also already completed the long log load to Norton's house. Let's get this trailer turned around and run it up to the trailer store by the warehouse so we can sell it back. Alright, now that we've completed that, we'll head to the garage and add a medium logging frame. And let's head out to the logging station in Smithville and start by getting loaded with a load of medium logs. We can bring this maintenance trailer with us so we have fuel on site while we're working in that area. Let's drop this trailer here and leave it behind. We'll get loaded up and we'll head over to the forester's house as he's requiring one load delivered to him. Alright, now we can head back to the logging site and get loaded up again to get the 2 loads delivered to Bill's house. Bill's house is pretty close to the logging station. There's 2 ways we can go to get there. There's a back road that's just outside of our location here. It's pretty rough, but take your time. I think we'll be fine to go up there. I managed to get the logging add-on stuck to the tree on my right. Just need to get the back of the truck pulled around a little bit so it's out from the tree. There we go. We're free from that. Now we gotta go up this steep hill here. And of course, steering is pretty much non-existent when you have this much weight on the back of your truck, because the front tires don't have any weight on them. Alright, the worst part is done. Now we just go back down the other side of this hill and into his backyard. Because who doesn't want a logging truck running through the backyard, right? Okay, now we just turn around and repeat the process. The alternative route through here is, in my opinion, a worse route. Just because it's really muddy and you have to drive almost all the way back to the farm to get access to it. Okay, this time I'm going to take a different angle when approaching that back road. Oh, I managed to get my truck stuck on top of a stump here. If you're on a stump, the best way to get off is to pull your truck sideways rather than trying to go forward and backwards over it. So I'll put some sideways pressure on it and then drive forwards and backwards until it pulls the truck off the side of it. There we go. As I was saying, I think if I approach that back road from the left instead of straight on like I did last time, I should have a little bit better results without getting stuck in that tree. There are stumps here too. There we go, I just hit one. There's stumps everywhere. But yeah, you can see we got through there a lot easier. And this tree had me doing wheelies. That wasn't so bad. Let's head back to the logging station. We'll grab the maintenance trailer and bring it with us. And then the next stop will be Island Lake. Island Lake has its own logging station, so we don't have any need to haul anything out there. We just need the truck out there. So it should be a pretty decent trip out there. Now that we're back to the road, we'll just cruise. We'll bring this trailer with us and we'll just cruise up the road here until we get to the quarry, and then we'll turn off and head down through the swamp. This will be a decent place for us to leave it. We'll get repaired and refueled quick and then just drop the trailer here and head down the hill. Now that we're in Island Lake, we can take this first road to the right here and head to the logging station. Even though it looks like we've completed most of the contract already, this is actually the biggest part of it coming up. We'll make sure to bring this service trailer and fuel trailer with us so we have something on site to get us repaired and refueled. I'll swing around the backside of the loading point there so we can drop off the fuel and service trailer in a position where we can get fueled each time we come through here. Although I didn't realize until afterwards that I actually set the service trailer down right in front of the road leading out. So I guess it'll be in the way. I should have just pulled it ahead on the other side of the exit there. I was thinking that I was taking a different road out of here. Anyway, we'll mark out our turns so we know where we're going. And that should be the quickest way to get to the sawmill from here. It's pretty bouncy through here. This truck is definitely top heavy right now. Alright, that wasn't so bad. Let's get turned around And since we're doing 3 trips that are identical, and the second one is just as boring as the first one, so I'll cut to the third one. Alright, we're pulling in for the third time to get loaded, and I did pull the service trailer out of the way. This time, we'll take the service trailer with us so we can sell it off later on. And I'll show you a little bit of a trick that'll make this a little less painful. When you're pulling a trailer like the service trailer or the maintenance trailer, you don't have to worry about the logs falling out the back because the trailer is right there to block it. So you can unpack your load and it makes driving a lot easier. Let's see you on the other end. Alright, now all we have to do is pack this load and turn it in. Now we can head back to the Smithville garage and we'll pick up the GMC and we can install the log carrier front to this, and we'll head up the mountain to pick up the trailer at the trailer store at the top of the mountain. Once again, we've made this trip so many times, I'm not going to make you watch it, so we'll cut to that right now. Alright, and now we've made it to the trailer store, we can pick up the log carrier rear. I did run into a barricade on the way here and took out half of my suspension. We'll get repaired first. Now we can head into Drummond Island where we'll find another long log loading station. And we'll make 2 trips to Island Lake with those. We'll make sure we top off with fuel before getting loaded and heading into Island Lake. And we've arrived. Let's get loaded up. Now when you're pulling out of here, there's a stump right in front of me here where this orange bush is. The bush is conveniently covering it, so watch out for that. This should be a pretty straight shot to the sawmill. I don't foresee any real big issues ahead of us. The road is pretty clear except for a few of the trees that stick out into it. Alright, we got 1 load delivered. Let's get turned around and we'll head back to Drummond Island and pick up a second load and repeat the process. Okay, I'll make sure not to hit the stump this time coming out of here. And the next stop is back to the sawmill. Alright, we're nearing our destination. Let's get this dropped off. Awesome, we've been promoted to rank 19 and timber at arm's reach is complete. On the next episode, we'll be doing the final contract of Michigan, Aid at the Island. It's our last logging mission and last contract overall. After that, we'll be getting ready to head into Alaska, which I am super excited for. Hope you come back and check that out. We'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.